Hi, my name is Moses Johnson from Advanced Painting Systems Plus. We at Advanced truly believe and are dedicated to using the most current and premier painting products in the market. With top-of-the-line products, we can achieve a custom and one-of-a-kind finish. My associate Tony from 360 Contracting has embraced our philosophy and has become a highly renowned and skilled painter. Great job, Tony. Your work is one of a kind. Now let's get into the steps of producing a perfect paint job. First step is to review the site and see what we're up against. In this case, we will be dealing with 3 different substrates. The first being wood baseboards, wood window trim, wood doors and frames, and wood columns. The second, metal doors and metal frames. And lastly, drywall walls. Now it's time to make our shopping list. The following products will be used. For wood primer, we're using Duralex. For our drywall primer, we're using Benjamin Moore Super Hide. Our finish coat for all of our wood trim and doors is Benjamin Moore Advance. And the final product that we'll be using for our walls is Benjamin Moore Ben. Again, top line products, top line finish. After all the trim has been completed and ample drying time has been given, we can move on to sanding the trim. Make sure to sand off all the baseboards completely to remove excess wood filler and any other imperfections that can be seen. It is now time to apply the lacquer primer over all wood substrates. Tony uses either Duralac or Sherwood for a wood primer. To apply this primer, Tony is using a fine tip at a low pressure to reduce the amount of overspray. After the wood primer is dry and ready to be sanded, we can apply the first coat of finish. Tony uses Benjamin Moore Advance as his finish coat. Again, Tony repeats the same steps and applies his final coat of finish to all wood substrates to complete his trim work. After the trim has been completed, we tape off all the trim with frog tape. Using a good tape always guarantees a clean and sharp cut line. Now it's time to start prepping our walls. After all the walls have been given proper drying time and plastered to your liking, it's time to start sanding our walls. Tony incorporates the draft pull system. This draft pull system has a vacuum built into it. All the dust particles are sucked up and deposited into the vacuum reservoir for easy removal and easy cleanup. Now it's time to prime our walls. 360 Contracting uses top quality primer. After all the walls have been primed to a solid finish and ample time has been given to dry, it's time to do our first sanding. We use Benjamin Moore Regal or another top line product to apply our first coat of finish. We begin by cutting or brushing all the interior corners and above our baseboards and below our ceiling. After the room has been completed and cut to perfection, we can start rolling out our walls. Make sure to leave proper drying time in between coats so that you can sand out the walls properly. Before you apply your last coat, it is crucial to do a final walkthrough and get rid of all those minor imperfections that remain. Thank you for taking time to watch our video. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact 360 Contracting. Remember, 360 Contracting offers free, no obligation quotes. Thank you again, and remember, it's not just paint, it's art. 360 Contracting, high speed, highest quality.